Hey everybody, it is Samantha and I'm back with another product review. Today I have this little gel pen which doesn't look like much, but let me tell you, this is a really innovative product. It is called the CBD Gel Pen. It's from a company called The Green Pet Shop. And if you're not familiar with the use of cannabis in the pet industry, I really highly encourage you to look at that, do some research, and I know it's a controversial subject. I'm not going to give my personal opinion on anything right now, but it certainly is controversial. Some people do not like the idea of hemp-based products being used for in the pet industry, particularly for the purposes of their medicinal properties. So it's something to really take into consideration. If you're watching this on YouTube, go down to the description below. There's a link to an article on our website. It's a very informative, it's a very in-depth, extensive article on the use of cannabis in the pet industry and this new business for using CBD for medicinal purposes. We focus on pets. Obviously, it's becoming popular for humans as well for its medicinal purposes. So it's something to look into, and I do encourage you to do that and then make your own decision. Speak with your veterinarian maybe, or a specialist in the field. A holistic vet might be, if there's one in your area, might be a good opportunity. So this is again from the Green Pet Shop. It's the CBD Gel Pen, and what this is just that there's a substance in here. It's kind of a it's not an oil, but it's almost like a cream that is infused with the part. They extract the cannibidiol from the hemp plant, which is what does the healing. It's the element in the hemp that has the medicinal properties. So you don't get the hallucinogens, you don't get any of that stuff. It's strictly the piece that heals. So they extract that and they put it into this. They put this same stuff. There is CBD infused dog treats. There are a lot of edibles for dogs coming out right now that use the same thing. But this is a cream that you use, that you rub on your dog. Now, this has a lot of benefits. Again, do your own research, but CBD has been proven to help dogs with issues, nervous issues like separation anxiety, and it has also been associated with, it has high antioxidant properties. So it's been associated with the treatment of oxidation diseases, diseases that are associated with oxidation, age-related diseases, inflammatory diseases, autoimmune diseases. So a lot of potential health benefits if it's something that you're interested in. This is by far, of course the treats are very easy to use, but as far as anything else is CBD infused, this is an extremely easy product to use. I would compare it to being as easy as a treat where you just hand it to your dog and feed it. This you're just going to rub on your dog. So the problem with the treats is that a lot of the benefits of the CBD are lost in the digestive process. So what you got with this is you're going to rub this directly onto your dog's skin. What you want to do is rub it in their inner ear. Now you can rub it anywhere that there's exposed skin. For example, some dogs, their bellies have a lot of exposed skin. So you want to rub it somewhere where it's exposed and somewhere where it's a veiny area so that the CBD, the cream, can be absorbed and put into the bloodstream very quickly. So I recommend doing it on the inner ear, and the reason that I say that is because I've tried it on multiple places on my dog, and she licks it off if I put it anywhere else but inside of her ear. So if you put it on their belly or anywhere underneath, they're going to be able to lick that off. So if you do the inner ear, they can't get to that, which is really nice. When I put it on her inner ear, it doesn't seem to bother her at all. She doesn't scratch. Sometimes I've used some medicated creams and stuff in the past with her on different wounds and things that she's had, and a lot of times you can tell that maybe it might sting a little bit. She'll lap at it or shake her head if it's in her ears or anything like that, and this doesn't seem to bother her at all. She doesn't even seem to notice that it's there. So what you do is you take off the cap, and there are 50 pumps in this pen. Each pump is 1 milligram. So there are, let me just make sure that I get this correctly for the dosage. Sorry, it's right over here. So for pets that are 5 to 20 pounds, know that this is not recommended for dogs under 5 pounds. So if you have a toy breed or a very small dog under 5 pounds, this is not recommended. So keep that in mind. Dogs that are 5 to 20 pounds need 1 to 2 milligrams as needed about 4 times a day. Pets that are 20 to 50 pounds, 2 to 5 milligrams as needed. And pets over 50 pounds, 1 milligram per 10 pounds of additional weight over that 50 pounds, as needed. So you can see that there are 50, as I said, pumps or 1 milligrams. There should be 50 milligrams in here. Each pump is a milligram. So you get 50 pumps of this. And for dogs, like my dog is 55 pounds, so she's going to need, let's say at the most, it's 2 to 5 milligrams. So let's say at the most she needs 5 milligrams a day. So this is going to be a 10-day use. So that part of it stinks, but it is something that you don't need all the time. So that's something to remember. It is a bit expensive. It's $40 for 1 pen. So if you're only getting 10 days use out of that for $40, it is $4 a day for your pet's relief. If you think about it that way, it doesn't sound as expensive, but it is definitely something to consider price-wise. So what you do is you turn the pen clockwise, and that unlocks it, and then you just push in on it, and a little bit of the cream, it's like a yellowish cream, comes out the top, and then you just turn it counterclockwise, and that locks it so that you can't push any more out. So again, this is from the Green Pet Shop. This is the CBD Gel Pen. It's made from Colorado grown, 100% organic and natural industrial hemp cannabis plants. The website says that they're grown on a family farm. One of the differences between this and other CBD products is that a lot of those, the CBD that they're using comes from plants that are grown in Europe and China. And a lot of those plants are grown industrially, which means they might have pesticides and that kind of stuff that you need to be wary of. So the fact that this is grown with 100% organic and natural hemp plants is great, that it's made with those plants, so that's great. Again, it's $40 for a pen, so it is a bit on the pricey side. It's certainly something that you want to talk to your veterinarian about before you use it. Once you get that little bit of cream out, you just rub that on the inner ear of your dog, whether they have floppy ears or ears that stick up. You just rub it right there on the inside of the ear. And as I said, it doesn't seem to bother our dogs, so if it would benefit our dogs if they needed it for any like I use it on our boxer for anti-anxiety. It does seem to help her. It seems to work about as well, as we do have some of the CBD treats that we use as well, and it does seem to work about as well as those. But those oxidation associated diseases like the inflammatory, the autoimmune diseases, things like that. I know a lot of people that if you do the research, they use it for dogs with cancer that are going through chemo treatments. It helps with nausea and things like that. So there are really a lot of uses for CBD that they're finding in the pet industry. Do your research. Speak with your vet certainly before you try anything, even something as simple as this. It is all natural. If you try it without the advice of a veterinarian, it's not going to harm your dog in any way. You do just want to make sure if your dog's on, say like other medications, other treatment plans, you just really want to touch base with your vet and make sure this is something that you can try. A lot of vets right now are on the fence with the CBD for pets because the research is being done right now and they're looking into that. So your vet may not necessarily recommend it, but they can tell you that it's going to be safe and effective. Safe if not effective, but at least safe for your pet. So Have a chat with your vet if you're thinking about it. Again, this is from the Green Pet Shop. You can grab this right on their website. I'll put the link to that under this video, wherever you're watching it. If you're watching it on Top Dog Tips, you're going to see the extensive written review below as well. And then if you're watching it on YouTube, in the video description, I will put that link for you. You can find us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. And if you have any questions, feel free to send them along. Any way that you send them along, I'm going to get those. Sorry, you can hear, and it's very distracting to me as well. Our dogs are wrestling, so you can hear our little dog yiping and whining at the bigger ones. So anyway, you can find us on social media. Send me any questions. Jump on our website, topdogtips.com. You can find my email, sorry. I'm all confused now that the dogs have thrown me off. You can find my email on there at Samantha@topdogtips.com. Feel free to send me an email. If you have any questions about the CBD Gel Pen, I would be happy to answer those, as well as if there's any products that you would like to review or any other products you've seen on our site that you have questions about, don't hesitate to ask. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will be back next week with some more products for a review. I will be back at the end of this week on Friday. We have a new giveaway coming out. It's a really good one. If you're into dog technology and electronics, this is going to be a giveaway that you're going to want to see. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and go ahead and like us and follow us on social media so that you can stay up to date with all of our latest postings. Thanks, guys. Have a great afternoon.